Yeah, and I might add, even more importantly, focus your attention on yourself. Because you're a mirror. Who you are gets reflected back to you. If you project love, it's reflected back. When you're dealing with people or with yourself, it's important to bring levity into life. Lighten up, have some fun. Find laughter and humor wherever you can, because it changes the vibration. It changes the vibration from one of fear to one of love.
Right, and probably the most fearful thing that people do is examining their beliefs. I mean, you're looking at, what you base life on, what your ideas of what the reality around you is. And, the most developmental thing you can do is jump off the cliff and try to discover reality, despite of what you think it is. And honestly, as someone who's been doing it for a while, it's a real digging out process. I used to think this, but then I thought that, but then I found out this, and now I'm led to believe that, and still have yourself so you're able to function and deal with the world. We get jolts every week, actually. This shouldn't have been a new jolt, but we got a lot of insight from good, reliable investigators this week about the underpinning of the hippie movement. Who were the influences? Who the hippie movement was created by? News about the Esalen Institute, mm-hmm. and how it's influenced things that we used to, embrace and teach. Now we found out that it wasn't for a higher level purpose. Mm-hmm. It might have been for the same old purpose that everything else you encounter is. So, as you dig deeper into your beliefs and allow them to be questioned, let them be temporary held.
Tupacs,
yeah.
Temporarily useful.
Yeah.
Perceptions open to change.
Yeah. So, if you can just hold them loosely, you can continue to, kind of swim with us in this sea of information, misinformation, false beliefs, purposely inserted for false beliefs for a purpose. And the deeper you go, I think the more fun it becomes, because every day you wake up to kind of a new reality. It reminds me of the Alzheimer victim who really liked his disease because he said he got to meet new people every day. That's what this is implying. You get to see a new reality every day. We're still trying to absorb all the information we got on the hippie movement, which both Mindy and I were involved in, and advocated actually up until probably about a week ago.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, wait, I'd like to change gears here for a minute and share with our listening audience our big news about your new book, which just hit the streets and is now available. Belief Magic, Decoding the Belief Matrix. And it's really cool. Paul's been working on this book for quite a while and really kind of embraces the same topic we're talking about here in these podcasts about beliefs and, where they come from and how it works, how our egos work. It's pretty amazing. I'm just really excited about that, and I wanted to congratulate Paul right here on the podcast.
And before we go any further, I just want to say that while Mindy's talking, while I'm talking, if you hear snoring, it's not our in-studio audience or anything, or one of us snoring while the other one's. We have a big dog that's sitting on Mindy's lap, and he's sound asleep, and he snores. So that's what you're hearing. Anyway, back to the book. Yeah, this is, I think the world's going to be, could be a better place, and we could grow and move more rapidly and actually expand our consciousness together if we could start dealing with our beliefs in a rational way, and rather than having our egos make our decisions for us and decide our beliefs based on self-justification, cognitive dissonance, false memory syndrome, we make our decisions based on what we believe and what beliefs would benefit us. I found in working with beliefs over the last, 10 years, that people hold a lot of beliefs that are to their own detriment. It's a narrow-minded, it could be a bigoted belief, it could be a belief in limited possibilities, it could be a belief in some type of theory that leads to being manipulated in a certain way. It could be an illusion of something that's not a reality, like you may have thought that you were living in a functioning democracy where people made decisions like that, and you find out that, oh my goodness, we're giving candidate A and also candidate A, as Will Hicks used to say, was which puppet fits your fancy? The puppet to the left fits your fancy, or the puppet to the right fits your fancy? Fighting for the same system. That's a kind of awakening process that could happen. Now, you should know that the government pretty much controls the media. I believe we're down to only 4 actual media companies that control all the media that goes into your televisions, major newspapers, all your what they call the mainstream media. Well, from working with different levels of consciousness and learning what appeals to them and how their reality is shaped, I discovered how the different media outlets were targeted for the certain consciousness levels. In other words, Fox News appealed to, actually in content and also in the method of delivery, to a certain level of consciousness. NPR, another level of consciousness, another level of speech. And so I analyze in the book how the world powers, the psychopaths as I call them, are able to control us and keep us at one another's throats because they can manipulate our beliefs, not just through what appeals to us, but also the manner of the appeal. So I think reading through that chapter is really worthwhile because you realize the extent to which the deception really is lurking there. And with all this deception, once you know you're being deceived, the deception is over. It stops. Once you know they're using what they call mnemonics in all the TV presentations to manipulate your subconscious, then the game's over. As soon as you see it, you say, oh yeah, I see that. I see, that's why they're doing that. Oh, they want to draw my attention to this. They want me to remember this. Okay, I can see it. And as soon as you discover it, you're free. So I think that's some of the focus of the book is to set you free by seeing what's going on with you, what's going on with the media, what's going on with the public school system. How is that influencing me? And then memories. Can we depend on our memories? If we're hypnotized, can we get our memories back? You have to know what you're working with, I think. You have to really know, here's how my ego works, here's how it takes in information, here's how it processes it, here's how it maintains its level, here's the media that it responds to, and it responds in this way. Once you can see that, then you can stop it. Then you can stop doing that. Stop being influenced by it. Realize when your ego is just so frustrated, it's got to fight. Be able to watch yourself do that. And then you can move on to creating your new belief wardrobe. You're only what you create, and you can create anything. Don't put any limiting beliefs in. Really do your homework. Know what you're talking about when you what Mindy and I call dispel the magic. You know?
No, don't dispel the magic.
Don't dispel the magic. Stay in the magic. Don't do this reductionist technique where you go to the simplest explanation. No, explore all the explanations. Explore the most fun explanations and see how they all fit together. I think that's always the biggest treat for me when we're looking at our beliefs and we know that this belief is influenced by this and this belief is influenced by this, and here's how they work together to put you on this path. But once you know it, as I said before probably 3 times already right now, once you know it, you're not susceptible to it, and you can create your new reality. You know, there's belief systems all over the world. I mean, there's different belief systems in the Native Americans that surround a lot of things. Our strange push toward technology and push toward a progressive economy. This isn't a given. These are beliefs. These are what I call belief clusters in the book, that can all be taken apart. They can all be looked at. So, anyway, enough of telling you about the book. If you're interested in this kind of thing, if you're interested in deep self-examination and you like the kind of, tenor and direction that Mindy and I go down this path, then you might enjoy reading it. We have it in, why don't you tell them about the different ways?
Oh yeah, you can get it in paperback, and you can get it as a Kindle instant download, or you can even write to us at our blog, pineconeutopia.yolasite.com. There's several links there to help make it easy to buy the book, or you can even simply just go to Amazon.com and get it. I was going to say you can visit us at our blog and write to us if you just want a PDF download, which we'd send you in an email.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to be without this information. I mean, there are certain things that we've been blocked from knowing. And it's just not fair because of money. So if you can't afford this book, we'll get you a PDF and you can have fun with that. It's got everything. It's got the illustrations and everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yep. So, well, I guess we should maybe try to start wrapping it up, unless there's anything you forgot really you want to say. We really appreciate you tuning in and listening to us. It's nice to know that we actually do have people out there listening to what we have to say and like it enough to tune back in. So great hanging out with you, and we're going to look forward to our next episode of The World Beyond Belief.
Right. We have been getting a little bit of feedback. Actually, the one piece of feedback says, I like the show, but I don't believe some of those things. And that's really great, because we can believe different things. Let's try to find out what's true. Write me. I'd love to hear from you. So?
Yeah, we'd love your comments. In fact, on the blog, you can check in with a page. What is that page called? Community Forum, I think. Because we'd really love to hear from you and hear your thoughts and start a dialogue.
Yeah, also, if there's a topic or something you'd like us to discuss, put it in there.
Okay, that's all for now. Be nice to each other. See you next time.